Hello friends, welcome back to another December daily. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. And we're going to do a little recap because I forgot to do it on Monday. And just show you what we've done in the previous weeks. While I flip through, I will talk to you a little bit about some others that are participating. We have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I shouldn't speak out of turn. But I know that Meg at Chasing Retro is doing Jovi's December weekly. And I had reached out to her, and I think she said if she could, she may try to sneak a couple in. So watch for her too. Meg, if you're watching, you can confirm for me. She may not. I mean, everybody is so busy. That's why I made this super easy, super flexible for anyone to participate. We have Pam Van E. We have Kelly at Root Pursuit. We have Dale at Not Too Shabby Chic. And we have BB's Closet Creations. So there we go. So what have we done so far? I'll just flip through these real quick. This is our first one. Now remember, some of these I did, like not all of these have all the prompts on them. I should probably get out my prompt sheet. Jingle, gift tag, and gift was the first one. So we had the accompanying, we made the little paper sack with the bingo card and just simple on the back. And day 2 was Star Baking and Peppermint. So we've got this one. And then we used some magazine page to make this card that happened to be a star. We've got the candy cane. And this one I forgot to do anything on. No, I didn't forget. I was doing pockets. I think on the next one I forgot. Day 3 was Joy, PJs, and a holiday memory. And my holiday memory was cutting down the Christmas tree. And then we have this sweet vintage, I can't remember what magazine this was from. American Home, I think. And so their mama and her little one are cuddled in their jammies. And then one of my other favorite memories were watching the movies during Christmas. And then Joy, because that was the last day. Then the next day we had Menu, Cranberries, and Believe. So this was just a menu from a vintage magazine. We've got a little tag in here that was kind of a dinner table. This is a vintage recipe. In the back, a handwritten recipe. I just had the little sticker that said Believe. And then this was a recipe card that I turned into a pocket. And then, what day was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Handmade, garland, and words. So there we go. This was handmade. That's what I went with. And then I found this cute garland. This is another one of those handmade stitched little pockets that I did. We've got some cards in there. And then back here was some of the garland that I had. This little guy wants to stick on that, so I have to be very careful. Then we had Boots, Fireplace, and Mrs. Claus. So this little guy is by the fireplace, and he's got his little boots on. And then we have a vintage ad for Jive Boots. And I found the Mrs. Claus, and then behind it is the fireplace and all that goodness. And then we have, then the next day was day 7, and it was Advent, cookies, and hats. So this is my Rolodex, but I stuck it in there. And then we did, this is the pocket. We did enough to have 12 different little tucks to put all of those items in. Here are my cookies. And there's some more right there. And here we have a belly band. And then it flips again. Another belly band. I haven't put anything in. And 2 more, a pocket and another belly band. So we are all cut up. And then this one I just kind of left really simple. This was yesterday's. I didn't want to have anything really spectacular on it because I don't know how I'm going to use it. But it was Hot Cocoa, Blessings, and Tree Topper. And then this is the tag that we did. So we made I made this one off camera because I realized I didn't do anything to the back. But that's just layered. We've got some bling and some ribbon. And then this I did afterwards because I forgot to do anything back here. And I thought this would go better on the back. So it's got a little ticket, a little, another little tag with, this is a paint chip. That has the hot cocoa on it. And then these two are both tree toppers. And then I added this one at the end too, so I could stick it right in there. So we're all caught up. And today where did I just put all of those? Oh, right here. Today, our prompts are Christmas card, Hanukkah, and our favorite gift. So, I think we're going to do this one first. So, one of my favorite gifts, and I don't know if it was necessarily at Christmas, but I think it was I always had a camera. I was always taking photos. And so I thought that's what I would do for my favorite one. And I thought it'd be perfect for on here. So what we're going to do, I got a vintage slide too. I thought that would be cool. Now let's see. Yeah, these look like somebody got flowers. I know you can't probably see that. But I thought we would just glue this in here, this little scene. And that will be just something fun, nothing crazy. We'll put that on there. And I'm just going to do that right now. Oh, here, look. It says, flowers from Mr. and Mrs. Parka. Huh. Well, that was sweet, Mr. and Mrs. Parka. So I hope you guys are all doing well. And, you know, I never asked if everybody had a wonderful, you know, I did all my videos in advance, so I had them all done before Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I certainly did. We had all the fixins. We went to my parents' house. Probably the highlight, we had a guest this year. One of my brother's friends came, and there's a local bar restaurant that one of his best friends owns, and he's a character. He's just a really neat guy, the guy that came to the house. And he does the first Sunday of every month, he does bingo. Look how cute that is. Adorable. Now, I thought we would put this on there too. Yes, we'll do that and let it dry. So he brought all of his bingo supplies, and we just had family bingo, and we played 3 games, and which I didn't know there were so many games that you could play at bingo, but we did. And I won 0. My dad actually won. Well, Demi won the first game, so we each put in $5. So we played 3 games, so it was a $25 pot, a $20 pot and 2 $25 pots. So the first game, Demi won, so she won $20. The second game, my dad won, so he won $25, and Demi won yet again on the third game. So she really scored, which was awesome. She had fun. I said, well, now you have all kinds of extra spending money. She can go do her eyelashes or whatever, or her nails or whatever she wants to do. So yes, that was kind of fun. I want this on there somehow, and this paper is so fragile. All right, so let's see if we have this on. First of all, well, that's okay. We won't be gluing it on there yet. Let's see, can I? we're just going to go there. Ooh, that's sticking to my hand. Well, I think we need to go this way. So just so I can cover that up. So yeah, that was really fun. We have never done that before. And I actually have a bingo. I mean, it's not high tech like his was. His is for like the real deal. So I'm like, gosh. And I certainly have enough bingo cards. So I told the kids, I'm like, well, we should do that more often. That would be fun. So maybe we will do that. So I don't know. Usually we do, my mom hauls us outside and we all have to do pictures, but we didn't do pictures this year. We had a good time. I hope you guys all did too, and it was safe and you were all healthy. My uncle from Texas was supposed to come and he got sick. He had nothing major. He had a sinus infection and he gets them really bad. Well, then having to fly is not at all fun. So he's going to reschedule. But that was kind of a bummer. Okay, so now we need this to be up here a little bit. Okay. We can do that. This one was easy enough. Sweet. Done. Okay, now the next one, I have some, put that right up there. I have some Hanukkah papers. Let me put this over here. I've been putting things I've used already over here, so just in case I need it for something else. I don't have a lot of Hanukkah papers, but I have enough that I think that we can make it work, and I like the colors. So here's my thought. We are going to cover this. And see, if you noticed, I said this yesterday. I changed this to the 18th because now if I'm going to cover it, it's not going to make a darn bit of difference, but whatever. Because Hanukkah starts on the 18th. So I thought, well, I will do that. Stick it in the 18th stack. I kind of want that number to show. So let's just cut here, and I'll cut it on the, let's cut both of them. I don't remember which one I was using for which, but that doesn't matter. We'll just cut it. Where's my cutter? I'm doing all of the cutting off camera because it's just a little bit easier. Plus, I'm having some struggles with this, and I don't know, the wire's not quite, oh no, there it is. It seems to be like a little bit bent. So, no need for you to have to go through that struggle with me. Okay, let's get these on here. So my thought was this. Which one did I want to do? My thought was use the card, cover the card, and then, okay, let's see. I like this one on the back. So let's go ahead and get that on there. I'm just going to do this. Get that on there. So also this week we have, I believe, menorah. So I did a little research because I was like, well, why do some menorahs have 7 and some have 9? Well, what I learned was that in the Hebrew days there were only 7, or in the, I don't know. But then in the modern day, they started to use 9. And they have, I think it's called a shamash, maybe? Shamash? I don't know how you say it. What are we going to do with this? I kind of wanted this to stick out a little bit. So maybe we'll do a double belly band. So let's just go ahead and put this down. And that's actually that candle that's in the middle that's just a little bit higher, and it's used to light the menorah from the left to the right, if you didn't know that. I used to know a lot more because we had some friends, and my sister also nannied for a family that was Jewish and celebrated Hanukkah and as well. And so I knew a lot more and a lot of their, you know, traditions, regardless if it was Hanukkah or not. And I've kind of forgotten some of them. But I do know that, but there was something, if any of you celebrate Hanukkah, maybe you can answer this for me. But I think there's a significance with the color of candles. I want to say that there's purple candle. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be really wrong. But that's what I thought. All right. So I liked this because during Hanukkah, you know, a lot of times their gifts are like coins, and they have delicious food like potato latkes and the what do they call them? Suganiot, I think is what it's, well, here, Sufganiot, oat, it's oat. I know that's how you spell it. Which are like the, see, I don't eat this kind of stuff, but they're like a donut with like jam inside of it or preserves inside of it. So I pulled up a recipe. And then, of course, there's the dreidels, which are, you know, the little tops and all of that fun stuff. So I was like, well, we're going to kind of incorporate that. And I had the papers that kind of had that on it as well. So it all worked out. So then what I thought we would do is we need something on the back. What do we want to do on the front? Because I had this. My thought was to put this here. Cover that up. Cover the greeting card up. Put a pocket on it somewhere. Like that. And then put this at the top. And then this in here. You know, something like that. And I had found these tickets while I was digging through stuff. I thought, well, that could go in there. But I really want this Hanukkah. I suppose it could probably go as a belly band right here. Yeah, that would be fine. But maybe I'll put it over a little bit so it's more centered in there. You think? I think that'd be all right. So I need to trim this down just a smidge. I'm going to go, no, I'm going to go right here. Nope, I got to go a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, I was really liking these colors. I thought they were kind of cool. Now on the card, I think we're going to have to use some I think we'll put on this. I guess it won't really matter now because you don't really see. So I want this to be writing space. And then I was going to make this a pocket. All right, so what do we want on the back here? Will this fit? Ooh. Yes, it will. Doing it. Yay. I'm going to use a little Fabri-Tex. This is... And I just used a greeting card that I had in my stash from Christmas that just wasn't really one of my favorites. I thought, it'd be fine. I just wanted something with substance. Okay. Now, let's just put that down. Now, my thought was on the front. Oh, I got, where did that go? Oh, right here. I got that because it kind of matched the little blueberry or cherry or whatever it was on top. But I don't know that that's going to match, but we're going to do it anyway. I don't have to be all matchy-matchy. Somebody's knocking at the door. I am not going to answer it. All right, now let's just cut these off. Demi is home, so hopefully. Hopefully she'll answer the door. If I had to guess, it's probably a child wanting. Well, no, because Ruby's not here, so Dave's not here, so Ruby's not here. There she is. Please don't let it be for me. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I know you probably didn't even notice, but I'm back. So let's finish this up. What I did off camera is I just offset this a little bit from this entire index card. I made this into a pocket, and now we just need to embellish the front. So what I thought, oop, that's a little bit long. Let's just trim that up. Where are my pencils? Okay. Slice and dice this. Oh, I have a piece of paper in here. I have several pieces of paper in here I didn't even know I had. Okay, okay. And just shore that up a bit. Get that going. Throw this in with my scraps. I was just thinking, I know it's scary. It's a scary thought. What are we doing tomorrow? Candy cane elfin on my desk. I think I've got everything ready for that. Okay, now I want this up here, but let's put the little, let's see where the pocket will go. I'll let that dry before I put it in there. Okay, it will go just fine right at the top. So if you are one that celebrates Hanukkah, what are your favorite traditions? And do you do anything special for each night of lighting your menorah? I'm curious. Oh, that's not dry yet. See, I'm getting antsy, but I'm sticking it in there anyway. So I want to make sure it fits. I can come back and glue it. All right, there we have it. We are good to go. And I've already put away my, let's see, so we got that done, and then we did our camera, which was one of my favorite gifts. So we are ready to rock and roll with tomorrow's prompts, Candy Cane Elf, and On My Desk. So until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.